All right, gentlemen, let's cut to the chase. This is kind of a big issue, especially for men in our age group, because we're at a point where things tend to be a little more serious, right? No more games and no more BS. So I've done a lot of research on this topic, and I've even asked some of my female audience on Instagram, and I've even talked to some women that I know. And all of the topics that I'm gonna cover today were repeated over and over by these women. So that's why they made the list in today's video. But just for the record, because I know I'm gonna hear from a lot of you guys, I'm not saying that you need to change yourself or mold yourself into something other than who you are just for the sake of finding a lady friend, right? All I'm saying is that relationships are a two-way street. There's things that you're looking for and there's things that she's looking for. So just use this video as, I guess, general information and maybe even ammunition that you can use to make yourself more appealing towards women. And lastly, I'm generally speaking about women in their mid to late 30s, 40s, and a little bit older. So if you're a younger guy looking for a lady in her 20s, feel free to hang out and listen, but that might be another channel. All right, first things first, she's looking for compatibility in the bedroom, because if you want threesomes all the time and she doesn't, that relationship probably isn't gonna work. You both need to be on the same page with what you like and what you don't like. Whether that has to do with frequency of intimacy or other types of play, whatever you guys are into, you both need to be into it. Communication is key, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with communicating what you like and how you like it. So I guess I'll keep it PG and just leave it right there. The next thing women are looking for is a man with some type of financial security. Now, here's where things tend to get a little twisted by a lot of guys, because every single time I talk about this, a bunch of guys jump in the comments saying that women are gold diggers and the only thing they're looking for is a guy with a lot of money. But here comes the hard truth and some tough love. The only guys complaining about women only wanting money are the same guys that don't have any. I see it over and over. But look, I'm also very sympathetic to all of the guys who have been put through the ringer in divorce court and family court, so I do get it. But look, most women out there are not gold diggers looking for a free ride. There's nothing wrong with women wanting to feel safe and protected, because that's what it boils down to. And I believe that it's your job as a man to handle that role and provide stability. I've said this before, but let's go ahead and do this for the sake of conversation. Let's say that 20% of the entire female population in your age demographic only wants a rich guy. Now, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that it's a pretty safe bet that you don't wanna date those women anyway. So why keep complaining about that 20%? The good news is you still have 80% of the entire population to work with. And at least where I'm sitting, 80% is a pretty good number to work with. Now this one came up almost every single time, and it's that women are looking for a guy who takes care of himself. But it doesn't mean that you need to be in the gym every single day and have a six-pack. All it means is that you haven't completely let yourself go. It means that you know the importance of feeling good and looking good. And look, this can come in many different forms, like exercise, of course, skincare, and the clothes that you wear. So in terms of taking care of yourself, and specifically skincare, I use Tiege Hanley skincare products every day, and it's simply because their stuff works for me and I believe in all of their products. And it doesn't matter how old you are, but do yourself a favor. There's gonna be a link right down there in the description that's gonna save you a ton of cash. If you go through that link down in the description, you're gonna get 40% off your purchase plus a free gift. What I would recommend if you're just getting started, start with the level 1 system. You'll get the daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, a morning moisturizer, and a nighttime moisturizer. But if you want to level up and use the same stuff that I use, get the level 3 kit. It comes with all of those items I just mentioned, plus an anti-aging super serum and an eye solution to kind of handle those wrinkles around your eyes. And right now they're offering 40% off your first box plus a free gift, and then you can get 20% off for life. And also, you can choose that free gift. You can either choose between the body scrubber that you can use in the shower with your body wash, or a premium 4-piece nail grooming kit. And the beautiful thing is you can pause or cancel at any time, and you can also customize and pick and choose all the different items that you want to receive, and you can do it at any time. So again, just get started and be on your way to having better looking skin. Go check out the link in the description and get started today. Thank you, Teach Hanley, for supporting my channel and for sponsoring today's video. Now, this next item was a pretty big one, and we just sort of mentioned it a minute ago, and it's wanting a man with a sense of style. Now, before you roll your eyes at me and say it's what's on the inside that matters, think again. Nobody knows what's on the inside until they get past the outside. Your image and your personal presentation is 100% your responsibility. You're either attracting or you're repelling. Gentlemen, there has been survey after survey talking about the importance of style and showing that something like 60% of women say that poor style in a man is a deal breaker. And this kind of gets back to taking care of yourself, right? A few years ago, Men's Health magazine questioned more than 1,000 women in 2 separate polls. And they found that women ranked a man's sense of style as one of the top traits women want in a man. The truth is this: you can literally wear whatever the heck you want. But if you're out there dating and meeting people with the goal of ending up in a relationship with someone, you absolutely need to pay attention to your style and to the clothes that you wear. Another big one that came up quite a lot is emotional stability and emotional maturity. Because nobody, not you and not her, wants to be in a relationship with someone who's unstable. But here's something that I've seen. The older you get, the more walls and boundaries that you're likely to have, because you've been burned in the past and there's no way in hell you're going to let yourself go through that pain again. But the thing is, having good emotional awareness or emotional maturity is recognizing that those same walls and boundaries keep out the people that you might want to let in. So you need to know when to let the walls down. Okay, another thing women are looking for from a man is having meaning and purpose. We've talked all about this before, and being on your purpose and having goals and being motivated and driven to attain those goals is one of the most attractive traits that you can have as a man. And if you're looking to be someone, a man of high value, you need to be on your purpose. So let's talk about that for just a second, because we've all heard high value man and women want a high value man. So what does that even look like? This is someone with integrity, ethics, and principles. They're generally fairly successful, and they have the ability to give to others to make them better off. They're confident, respected, they have emotional intelligence, ambition, self-respect, and they have respect for others. They know what they want, and they've got a plan to get it. Now this brings us to the next item on the list, which is overall intelligence. Now look, you don't have to have a Harvard degree or anything, but you need to know how to hold the conversation. You should have manners and some interesting things to talk about. This means maybe stepping outside your comfort zone from time to time and doing more interesting things so that you have more interesting things to talk about. It means that you take accountability for the things that you messed up. It means that you don't blame other people for your situation or constantly complain that you were dealt a bad hand. Oh boy, this next one is definitely a doozy. So if you made it this far in the video, please hit the like button to let me know. The next item on the list is she wants someone with political alignment. The political divide right now is real, because we seem to be living in a world right now where if you're on the other side of the aisle, you're the enemy, plain and simple. It's a very crazy time right now, and it never used to be like this. So if your political views are different from your partner, that could be a major source of tension between the two of you. But I'm not saying it can't work, and I'm not saying that you guys still can't get along. I'm just saying that it's a bigger issue today than it's ever been. One last thing before you guys take off, if you're not yet subscribed, please consider doing that right now. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button for me. And as always, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Live well, and I will see you in the next one.